Hey guys, this is Jaren. Welcome back to the channel. For today's video, we're gonna be reviewing Rakk's newest mouse, the Rakk Dasig X. But first, of course, before everything, we're gonna unbox the Rakk Dasig X. So this is Rakk's newest wireless gaming mouse, which is the Rakk Dasig X. So of course, obviously, this is an upgrade from the Rakk Dasig Wireless, and it comes with a ton of features. Pretty cool unboxing experience, very simple, very straightforward. Everything's in there. I'm not sure if this is gonna be the final box or package that it would come with, but it looks eco-friendly. So enough with the box, let's get on to the mouse. Of course, you might be asking, what changed? Why the X? So I don't really know why it's called the X, but it is. What I do know is that it has a ton of features that the original Rakk Dasig did not have, which is awesome. Let's get on to the basic specs, which is, first of all, the Rakk Dasig X has a PMW 3325 sensor. It is a tri-mode mouse, so it can be used wired, wireless with a 2.4G receiver, and Bluetooth 5.0, which is very much the standard for wireless mouse nowadays, especially for gaming. And the battery is a 600 milliamp hour battery, which I would say is kind of above average from this level of mouse. It has a total of 8 buttons. I would count clicking the scroll wheel as 9, but technically it's 8. So it has 8 buttons. The left and right buttons, which is also hot swappable, are Wano blue shell pink dot ADM switches. You can swap out those switches if you do have other switches for the mouse. I'll show you how you could do that in a bit. So of course, also, the size dimensions are 125 by 63.5 by 40.5 millimeters. The weight is just around 80 grams, so it's pretty light, and has a DPI of up to 10,000 DPI. So of course, it jumps from 800, 1200, 1600, 2400, 5000, then 10,000 DPI. And has an IPS of 100, acceleration of 20G, and a polling rate of up to 1000 Hz. It also comes with a 1.6 meter paracord cable. And of course, it does have a software, which I will link down below so you can download. The charging time is said to be 3 to 4 hours. Another spec that I am not familiar with is the MCU Telink 8271. Comment down below if you do know what that is, so everyone's informed, especially me. Sorry if I'm not familiar with that. So that's basically the basics or the specs of the newest Rakk Dasig X. So you might be asking, what's so special about this mouse? I mean, there are a ton of mice that has those specifications. They're a bit of a standard. So what's so special about this? So like I said in the beginning, these mouse has a lot of features compared to the previous Rakk Dasig. So this mouse is a true ambidextrous mouse, which means, so you see those clickers on the side. So usually those clickers are found on the left side of the mouse. What if you're left-handed, or yeah, you want the side clickers on the other side? That's the main thing about the Rakk Dasig X. As a true ambidextrous mouse, you can swap out those clickers and use the other side if you want to. As you can see from the unboxing, you saw 2 pairs of clickers. Actually, that's 1 pair of clickers and one to block it. So yeah, funny story. When I unboxed this, I showed it to my dad, who was left-handed, and I accidentally dropped this. So I had no idea prior to this mouse that those clickers are very detachable. Like, it only uses magnets to attach on the mouse. Good thing that I didn't lose a clicker, the ones that block the clickers. So yeah, just a funny story. So for everyone that are left-handed, you can now buy this mouse, which has a ton of features and a lot to offer, not just being ambidextrous. Also, I was saying these are blockers, those are covers. Yeah, side button covers. Sorry about that. Basically, the main selling point of this mouse, that's not yet the best thing about this mouse. So the best thing about this mouse is having these ton of features, that cool of a look. It's only priced below 1,000. Can you believe that? That's a great selling point for this mouse. Has a ton of features, ambidextrous, hot swappable, has a great design, and it comes with an extra cover. So yeah, next up is I'm gonna show you how to open the mouse and swap out those left and right clickers as well as the side buttons. It's fairly easy. Just remove the back cover and you will find 2 clips which you can just pinch and then lift the top cover, and that will reveal the hot swappable left and right clickers. And there you can see the Wano blue shell pink dot ADM switches, so you can swap it out if you want. I personally don't have other switches for the mouse, so that's gonna stay in there. Next up is side buttons. So you just lift it up on the middle on both sides, and that goes as well with the covers, and then you just swap it out with the other ones that are on the box. It's as easy as that. Very, very easy to do. There's no hassle whatsoever. I like the magnet design, but you do have to take care of that, since like I said, I dropped it and I almost lost some clickers, even the cover. So it is really, really small. So yeah, do take note of that. Also, you might be wondering, am I not gonna be confused on which clickers on which side buttons it should be in? Well, Rakk thought of that, and they did have a solution for it. The side buttons has engraved markings inside for either left or right. And of course, if you try putting on the wrong clickers, it will not function properly, and it will not actually feel right when using it. So yeah, I don't really see a problem there. It's very straightforward, very good input. We're gonna have a small sound test with the mouse and as well as the side buttons right now. That is how the Rakk Dasig X would sound like, as well as the side buttons. Oh, one more thing. I actually like how they implemented the LEDs or the RGB on the mouse. The Rakk Dasig X, I don't know, you guys might be more familiar with this, but these mouse has a lot of actually better RGBs than what I previously have. So I'll show you how they look, all of the patterns that I'm just gonna roll a clip on a montage of the RGB patterns that it has. So yeah, I really love the RGB on this thing. I actually have a favorite, which is this. I think this is a wave. I'll just specify which one. Also, of course, understandably, some of you don't want the RGB. Switch the RGBs with this LED button. With just one click, it will scroll through every pattern. And for those boomers out there that doesn't like RGB, you can turn it off. So now we're gonna talk about the battery life. So this has a 600 milliamp hour battery. It usually lasts me at around 3 to 4 days maximum with heavy use. I do productivity, editing, graphic design, and casual gaming. And the charge time, which is said to be 3 to 4 hours, was actually kind of 2 to 3 hours for me, which is good. So this is how it looks wirelessly using the 2.4G receiver, and now this is how it looks wired, and this is how you pair it with Bluetooth. This mouse is gonna be my daily from now on. I like how it looks, it feels great. I like how persistent the low battery light LED on the scroll wheel. Like I said from previous mouse, I actually prefer having the low battery light indicator on the scroll wheel because I tend to notice it more. I think I could still use it for 10 minutes or 5 minutes while it's blinking red, so I have time to charge it up and then keep using it. Very good. So with all that, can I definitely say this is an upgrade from the original Rakk Dasig? Well, of course. I mean, you can see how many features it has, how good it looks, and for a price of around 995, this is a steal. What more could you ask for? Especially if you're a casual user like me. It's perfect for productivity, for gaming. If you're on a budget and you want those features in one mouse, well, spoiler alert, this mouse is the answer. I would definitely recommend you guys check this mouse out if you're looking to buy one. Definitely checks most of the boxes that I would like on a mouse. As someone with big hands as well, it just fits nicely. It's not perfect. For that price, guys, it's definitely worth it. What I have here is the white variant, of course. I think there is a black variant as well. I'm not sure if they are releasing a pink one, and they're releasing it tomorrow. So I'll leave a link down below once they have links to the product, so you can go check it out. And yeah, so thank you to Easy Peasy and Rakk Gears for sending me the Rakk Dasig X. I hope to review the other mouse, which is the Rakk Captain, I think. I'm not actually familiar with that mouse series. Comment down below if you have any questions about this mouse, the Rakk Dasig X. And if you guys want to check out the Rakk Dasig X and the original Rakk Dasig, want me to compare them. If you own this and if you're thinking to upgrade, want me to compare them, let me know in the comments down below and I will do so. So yeah, thank you to Rakk and Easy PC. Thank you to you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.